Well, hello there. I'm television's Moira Rose. You may know me from some hits like Sunrise Bay. But today, we're here to talk about assholes. Am I the asshole for giving my students crabs? No fucking way. Okay, look, I know the title is bad and clickbaity, but I need some outside perspective. I'm a little too close and burned out to trust myself on this one. Teacher life. If you know, you know. I, 28 female, teach at a lower income school here in the States. In the 6-ish years I've been teaching, I've always had animals in the classroom. I think it's really important, especially for students who can't have pets. This year, for the animal biology lesson, in addition to having our pet turtle, I decided to invest in hermit crabs. I'm both relieved and slightly disappointed. Prior to the month-long unit, I had the kids do reports on animals and used hermit crabs as an example. Then, as the unit was introduced, I revealed the crabs. The kids were so excited. They took turns taking care of them, learned all about them, named them, etc. I'd name one Bob Bilby. After the unit finished, I decided I'd pick 3 students to take the crabs home. They had to fill out a form, get permission from guardians, and the grown-ups had to come to me to get the crabs. All of this was cleared with admin, of course. Everything was fine, and I chose my more responsible students, spoke with guardians, etc. A week later, one of the students told me something sad happened. Her crab died. I sent her to the guidance counselor to walk her through her grief and reached out to her mom to see how I could support her. Well, wouldn't you know it? According to mom, I'm a total asshole for giving her daughter the pet to begin with. She's been crying nonstop and is devastated beyond belief. It wasn't my place to give her daughter a pet, and I crossed so many lines. But didn't the mom, sign a paper and talk to you and what? She then complained to admin about me, and I had to have a meeting with the principal who told me it was a bad idea. You mean he told you that he doesn't want to get chewed out anymore? Crabs are fragile, and unknowingly inflicted grief on a child and hurt an animal in doing so. I just wanted to make the unit fun and teach responsibility as well as social emotional skills. Am I the asshole? Oh, holy moly, there are edits. Multiple edits. Here we go. Edit. The mom came in to pick up the crab and I gave her an information packet along with all the supplies needed. I also let her know that crabs are fragile and warned her it may die and I'd be in touch if she needed me. I also want to clarify that the parents were aware of the unit and crabs as potential pets before the permission slips went out. I discussed the unit during conferences because it is a big unit. How am I supposed to sidestep big unit? I wanted to see if there was an interest prior to executing the plan, and if not, I was going to keep them and use them as classroom pets for years to come. Time out. This teacher seems awesome and like the most well-prepared teacher I have ever heard of. Game on. Edit 2. A lot of you are upset I didn't provide all the students with crabs. As stated before, it's not realistic. I provided all the supplies for 3 crabs and this was one of many giveaways I do in the classroom. It's on my own dime and my own time. I do lots of things to motivate my students including pizza parties, teacher for a day, etc. I shower my students in love in ways that are tailored to my students' unique interests and needs. Out of the 22 students I have, only 8 applied for the crabs. Of those, only 4 parents agreed to it. I picked the 3 I felt most comfortable with. And this post wasn't about the one kid who didn't get picked? Can you imagine buying 22 crabs on a teacher's salary? Y'all are just wild. Edit 3. Yeah, 3. Thank you all for your love and support. I appreciate your stories and resources. I'm very humbled and realize where I effed up in this situation. Was it leaving that one kid out? I now have a fountain of knowledge on crab care, and moving forward will not give out pets. Instead, I'll maintain a critter corner and provide adequate supervised care. Thank you all again. Yeah, maybe live animals isn't the best idea. The Bob Bilby episode of Bluey worked out pretty well because it's not a live thing, but they still treat it like it's alive. Cartoons, cartoons, cartoons. If you know, you know. This is an awesome thing that this teacher is trying to do. However, as we all know, people who try to do awesome things take a lot of heat for trying to do awesome things. Everybody's got an opinion. It's going to end up blowing up in some way. I still don't think that should stop you from doing it. Take the risk of doing something awesome and catching heat for it. Because although you will inflict some pain on yourself along the way, you're still going to accomplish awesome things. So don't let this discourage you from trying to go above and beyond. I say that, but it sounds like admin has kind of drawn the line here, which is bullshit. The mom agreed to it, She just doesn't want to deal with the aftermath of it because they didn't stay on top of it. And that is 100% not your fault, but she gets to blame you for it. And admin is like, yeah, just don't do that. I understand admin's position. It's bullshit, but I understand it. The easiest way to solve the situation for them was to say you can't do it anymore. The mom is definitely an asshole. And again, I'm sure there's more to the story there, like what happened at home, but blaming you for it when you were very, very clear in your communication is horseshit. I can already imagine what this mom is like in the parent pickup line. That's where you find out what people are really like. And guess what? They're all assholes. Not the asshole. Thank you for being willing to go above and beyond so that your kids have a better learning experience. We need so many more like you. Don't be discouraged. Just pivot and continue to problem solve. Work the problem. That's it. Just work the problem. Bob Bilby may be the solution.